Hi everyone. Yes, I'm back. This is Kelvin. Welcome to today's Open Heavens Daily Devotional. Sunday, January 18th, 2026. Topic: Conditional Blessings. Memorize. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. Bible reading. It's 28th, verse 1 to 14. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Blessed shall be the fruits of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kine, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be thy baskets and thy store. Blessed shall thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shall thou be when thou goest out. The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way, and flee before thee 7 ways. The Lord shall command a blessing upon thee in their storehouses, and in all that thou settest thy hand unto. And he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. The Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God and walk in his ways. And all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground. In the land which the Lord sware unto thy father to give thee, the Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven, to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thine hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. If that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God, which I command thee this day, to observe and to do them. And thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods, and to serve them. Message. Many times when we come across a blessing while reading the Bible, we tend to rejoice and claim that blessing. However, as a mathematician, I have learned that for certain equations to work as expected, certain conditions must be met. Thus, when I see a blessing in the Bible, I always want to dig deeper to see the conditions that must be met for me to enjoy the blessing. So Christians don't enjoy some blessings God has pronounced upon them, primarily because they are either ignorant of the required conditions or have failed to fulfill them. Therefore, it is important that you know the conditions that are attached to God's promises, so that you can fulfill and maintain those conditions in order to enjoy the blessings. Now the Lord has said unto Abraham, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land I will show thee, and I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and I will make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing, and I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee, and in thee shall all the families of the earth be blessed. Genesis 12, verse 1 to 3. In the scripture above, God gave 7 blessings to Abraham, based on the following conditions. He instructed him to leave his country, kindred, and father's house in search of a land he would show him. So for Abraham to enjoy these blessings, he had to fulfill all the conditions that God had given him. Abraham left his father's house and his country in search of the land God promised him, as he was instructed. But he took one of his kindred lords with him, thereby flaunting one of the conditions. As a result, the blessings God promised him remained on hold until Lot separated from Abraham in Genesis 13, verse 14 to 15. Today's Bible reading contains some very beautiful promises. However, you should not get carried away by the promise alone. You should also take notes of the conditions attached to them. God said that you must hearken diligently to his word and not turn away from it in order to enjoy the blessing. If you read further down in verses 15 through 68, you will see the consequences of not fulfilling the condition the blessings were hinged upon. Beloved, if you meet God's condition, you will enjoy his blessing. However, if you do not meet them, you will not be able to receive or enjoy them. Key points: always take note of the conditions to be met in order to enjoy God's blessing. Pastor E. A. Adeboyan.